Ryan Garcia fired Joe Goosen following his loss to Tank Davis, and he's now just announced that he's hooked up with Derrick James, following in the recent footsteps of Anthony Joshua. Now, there had been some speculation that he would go back to Eddie Reynoso, and personally, I thought that was probably the best thing for him. But since that hasn't happened, Derrick James might be the next best thing. And I say that for several reasons. One, because Derrick James is a very good technical trainer. He's big on fundamentals. Ryan Garcia is a guy who likes to flash his hand speed and show his athleticism, and maybe gets away from some of the technical things. And the second reason is because Ryan Garcia is going to get good sparring in that gym. You got Errol Spence in there. You got Frank Martin in there. Not only is that good sparring, it's tough sparring. It's the kind of sparring that's going to build character. And I think that's what Ryan Garcia needs if he's to succeed at the highest levels in this sport. If there's one possible negative here, it's that Derrick James's stable might be getting too big. How do you actually juggle your time between training all of these top fighters? Trainers very rarely say no when these kind of fighters come to them because of the money. But are they spreading themselves too thin? Is Derrick James, in this specific case, spreading himself too thin? We're still hearing talk that the Errol Spence, Terence Crawford fight might happen in summer. How's that going to work out with Anthony Joshua also wanting to fight in summer? Can Derrick James run concurrent training camps? And what about Charlo? Isn't he going to be fighting around that time as well? And how do you sort all this stuff out in your head when you're training 3 different people, 3 different opponents, 3 different strategies? Got to get different sparring partners in for them all. So that's the only area of concern. But everything else I think is positive here for Ryan Garcia.